If you're suiting up to fight the devil today, then you're doing it wrong. I'll reveal to you what God showed me is the way to live in victory. Well, how do you engage in spiritual warfare? If you're like most, you suit up with the whole armor of God. Maybe you raise your volume, and then you prepare for combat with the devil. Well, God revealed to me that there's a different way, and He did it through the words of an atheist. When I was preparing to write a chapter on the whole armor of God for my book, Silence Satan, the words of this atheist on Facebook began to play through my mind. He said, if God is so loving like you say, then why are you always talking about weapons and warfare and fighting all of the time? Well, I let that play through my mind for a little bit, and then God started to minister to me through it. He said, spiritual warfare is not about engaging in combat with a devil that's defeated, but it's about standing in the victory of the one that defeated him. It was a remarkable, profound revelation for me that day. Because for so many years, I was trying to fight the devil in my own efforts, out of my own strategies and my own methods, with little victory, I might add. But through this, God revealed to me that it was Jesus' efforts on the cross 2,000 years ago when He destroyed the works of the devil once and for all. And if I would stand in the victory of Jesus, His victory was my victory. Well, this radically changed the way that I read about the whole armor of God in Ephesians 6. Paul says to be strong in the Lord and in the strength of His might. He says to put on the full armor of God so that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Notice that he talks about being in the Lord, the strength of His might, and not about fighting, but about standing. You see, everything that we have through the armor, the belt, the breastplate, the shoes, the shield, the helmet, and the sword are all aspects of what we already have when we're clothed in Christ. So here's a word of victory to help you stand in the victory of Jesus. It's Romans 8:37. Despite all of these things, we have an overwhelming victory through Christ who loves us. Stop trying to fight the devil out of your own strength and your own plans and your own efforts, but renew your mind according to what Jesus did for you already and the victory that He won on that cross. He is your armor, and when you're clothed in Him and you stand in Him, you will live in victory.